Well, hello everyone, and welcome to eCam Live Vlogmas 2022. Today is December the 10th, so it's day 10. And I thought today, as I'm starting to get my Christmas tree up and getting my decorations out, is I would give you a little view of some of my very favorite Santas. This is a little Santa that's been cross-stitched by my mom, and I have had this for a very, very long time. It was cross-stitched in 1986, and I just think he is just perfect. So here we go. Moving on to number 10. Not a terribly traditional Christmas Santa, but it's a Santa holding his Santa. Let's see if I can find the best place to put him. Oh, there we go. Santa sack. I'll just put my hand behind so you can see it a little bit better. And he's done in an acrylic or a glass kind of thing. And I just think he is quite wonderful. It's very lacy, if you can see. He is extremely, I don't know how they made that, but I think he's just lovely. So he's going to go somewhere downstairs in, or actually I think he might go upstairs here on my office shelf for this year's Christmas. Sideways, and maybe you can see him a little better. No, you can't behind that. So that's number 10. Number 9. You'll see there's a bit of a folk theme going on here. I like my Santas quite folky. This one is not I don't know if he was handmade or not. He wasn't very expensive, but I like that he's got a little kind of still all the reds and greens, but they're like those antique colors. And I think he is just, look at his cute little pink lips. So that's number 9. Number 8 is my Santa with a star. I started collecting Santas when we got married. I didn't really have any before then. I don't know, there's something about having little Santas around that just, again, makes my heart go pitter-pat. This one was done by a company called Midwest years ago, but I still think he is very cute, and I love that his little star kind of dangles. So there's number 8. How cute is he? Number 7. Not your traditional Santa, but kind of a Santa goes to the rodeo. He's got his little steer skull. He's got his lasso. He's got his Santa chaps. And his cute little Santa hat. And he's got the most serious looking face there, but a wonderful beard. Oh dear. And of course, the problem with this, or I think just the fun bit, is his string holding on to his skull is coming right out of his bottom. And that's number 7. Number 6. This one is huge. Here we go. He goes on and on and, oh, there he is. I can't stand him up here. It's kind of a traditional one, a European Santa, I think. I think this was a Hallmark one that I got one year at Christmas. Oh, I think looks like there's been some glue on there. It's been ages, but I think one of his hands was injured. I have to see if I can deal with some of that. But I love the fact that he's all patchworky. Wonderful. If this was a quilt, this would be appliqued, and this would all have been pieced. And it just reminds me of sewing And all of the little bits, how hard would it have been? Somebody spent a lot of time decorating him. Look at his hair. Isn't it cute? Cute little hair on the Santa. And I love that he's got little round, little rolls of curly beard. He looks a little more saint-like to me, of course, with the shepherd's crook. Number 5. Number 5 is just, again, a cute little Santa. I think he's metal, actually. And he has a cute little Santa sack, which is made of some kind of a leathery material. And I like the fact that well, you'll see that I like tall, thin Santas, other than my cowboy one and a couple of the traditional ones. My Santas are kind of thin, but I think he's very, very sweet. He's lovely. Again, he's a really lovely face on him and lovely cherry red cheeks. Every year when I take these out, they just make me so glad. I only have 10 or 11, 10, 11, 12 Santas in my collection. Last year I went through all of my Christmas things, everything, and I decided which things I truly loved and which things I could manage to live without. And I went to a charity shop, and they all went to hopefully good homes or new homes who will appreciate some of the Christmas ornaments and decorations that I no longer used. But Christmas decorations, there's something quite magical about taking out the box and remembering. Almost all of my Santas are American Santas. There are a couple towards the end that aren't, but we'll see how we go. What number are we on? Number 5. This one is really close to home. It's another big one. Nice jolly face, really long beard, wonderful socks. He was made by my Aunt Pat Rodiger, who has done some wonderful paintings. We have some of her paintings. She's no longer with us, sadly. And she and her son did a lot of American folk art like this. But what I really love about this one, other than the fact that I just love the Santa period, is that, let's see if I can show you this. On the back, at the bottom, let's see if we can do it. Okay, it says, Merry Christmas. Oops, I don't know if I can do it. To all, and to all, good night. From the poem, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." I have a book, and on Christmas Eve I'll be reading it, which is "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." It's a beautiful book that a friend of mine, Rick and Marcia gave me for Christmas one year, and I always have it out. Last week before Christmas, I have it open on a little stand, and then I will turn the page those last few days before Christmas. So every day I have a new page to look at, culminating with the very last one on Christmas Eve. But I love these, and particularly because my aunt made him. Coming up to the final 3. So here we go. Number 3. It's another Pat one, and they're similar. And you'll notice, I'll just bring him back again, is that they have similar little cheeks, but they don't have the same eyes. They don't have the same beard. They each have a little character of their own, but these are her colors. These are the Christmas colors that she used a lot. And actually, I kind of prefer this kind of red. And I love at the bottom, it has just the little hearts on it. I'll show you the back as well. It's so cute. Very tactile. as well. And this one was from 1986. So I would have been living over here, but one of the first Santas of this grouping that I ever got. Number 2. This is the only one I have that is an antique Santa. He's silver. Yes, a little bit of, I'm not sure if that's gold or painted or whatever it is. It's metal. There are some markings at the bottom, which I can't quite see. Maybe somebody else will know what those are. We'll have a look at those closer another day, but I never really cared about the markings, which I found at a little antique fair. He's been enameled, so he's silver and enamel. He has a little face that looks like it's sleeping to me, but I think he's wonderful. He's just titsy, really tiny little Santa, but how beautiful is he? And I've had this Santa probably for 40 years, and whatever year it's from, I'll have to look at those markings again because I have a feeling that's going to tell me something more, is to see how old he actually is. But I think he is just stunning. Wonderful little Santa. And we're finally at number 1. Right. This little Santa has been with me since I first moved over here. It was the very first Christmas I was here. It's paper. It's it's a music box. And we're going to see if he still works. I haven't tried him yet this year or this season, so let's see how we go. This is just a cardboard. It's not terribly well made, but I think he is just wonderful. And he just jumps up and down. I have to turn it a little bit sideways, otherwise he won't play. It's Jingle Bells, so we might as well get the Jingle Bell part. Little dancing Santa. I will be very sad. Oops. I'll be very sad when the day comes that this one doesn't work anymore. But so far, so good. I think he's wonderful. Right, well, that's my 10 favorite Santas, but I have one more. And I kind of hemmed and hawed about whether I should show him to you or not, because he's an interesting shape. He was a gift from someone. So let's bring back my Santas. We'll just put them in here, and I think having a collection of things, but not having too many things, I think is a great idea. So, from my corner of the universe to yours, as you get out your decorations, have a smile. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Woohoo! It's December the 10th. Double digits. Getting close to Christmas, and it's Ecam Vlogmas 2022. So let's open the ducky box and see what we have inside. Day 10. We're in the second row. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. What will it be today? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, it looks like it's another little pink ducky. And it is. Is that it? It is. Okay. Little pink ducky. Another little pink ducky. Very happy to have another little pink ducky. And he can join all of the other little duckies in a row. See you tomorrow.